And welcome back, citizens one and all. Welcome back. Hang with my buddy Marcus. Marcus, how you doing, man?
Doing good, buddy. Looking forward to this.
Good. Me too. So how this started was, I guess we were kind of trolling each other about root beer. You like A&W, I like Barks. It turned into trolling each other's root beer. There was a vote that A&W somehow won. No, Marcus, your vote didn't count. But so we decided to do the only logical thing and just buy every root beer we come across. So starting with Dad's root beer today. And what do you know about Dad's, Marcus?
Dad's Root Beer, one of America's most popular soft drinks, was developed in the 1930s by partners Barney Burns and Eli Clapman in the basement of Clapman's Chicago area home. The first trademark registration was filed on September 24th, 1938, granted on February 14th, 1939, to the Dad's Root Beer Company of Chicago, and alleged use since February 1937. Dad's unique and delicious flavor earned a loyal following. The Dad's Root Beer brand was famous throughout the Midwest, and by the late 1940s was one of the most consumed brands of root beer throughout the United States. Jules Clapman, son of co-founder Eli, successfully took Dad's brand international. The name Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer was selected in honor of Eli Clapman's father and the other fathers who used to make root beer at home for their families, which was popular in the 20th century.
I really hope this is a twist cap, or I'm not going to open this on camera, and we'll have to restart.
It is not, buddy. It's you
Oh
need a
no!
bottle opener.
Oh wait, I think I got one. I think I got one. Okay. Um, that was handy, Marcus. Nice. All right, I got mine open. Okay. Since I work for an outdoor company, I just happen to have a knife handy. I don't like how it kind of just tears the cap up, though. Oh. So what are we after with these, Marcus? What are we tasting? What do we want
Well,
to see
ultimately,
taste?
you and I, okay, the way that started, the whole thing with the root beer was I sent you a picture of my refrigerator, if you
Right.
remember, and you were
Right.
very disappointed that I had A&W on the glass door inside the glass door of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I says, well, what's your favorite root beer? What, Barks? Because Barks sucks. And you're like, yeah,
Never.
Barks is the
Never.
best. So that's where the whole A&W sucks, Barks sucks. We were going back and forth. But the one thing that you and I agreed on is that the old
Hires.
Hires root beer, yes,
Hires.
Hires root beer was the best. We both agree on that.
Ugh. Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
our quest to find the perfect root beer, it's going to have to taste very close to, if not just like Hires.
And that's going to take a lot of root beer tasting. Um, a lot. And you can see my fridge is full back there. I've got probably 10 or 12 other root beers, but you got yours ready to go, Marcus?
Just cracked open the top. Yes.
Good. Good. I think we're going to have to set this up eventually where we can see your face too. I think the people will demand it. So,
That's fine. I can,
oh, dude,
no,
it's a good smell.
I,
You can
hey, I
definitely
could
smell the
sit outside my
sassafras.
Ring doorbell button there, and we could watch it like that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, just step outside and drink the root beer, Marcus, and then send me that video. I'll just paste it in. That's
That would be
funny.
right.
All right, I'm gonna taste mine and see what I think.
Okay, here we go.
It's a really good smell. Hmm. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's a classic. Um, you can kind of find dads everywhere. You can find it like it's at the Rural King in my town. I think you can still buy it at the Dollar Tree for like $1.25 a bottle. So they've got the recipe down, and it's good. But if I could compare it to anything, I'd probably say, ooh, close to mug, but not quite.
Yeah, I see where you're getting close to mug, but not quite. I would
Hmm.
say also maybe if IBC didn't taste a little watered down.
Yeah, I could see that. It's got a little bit better bite than I thought, but I think that's because we spent out and we bought the nice glass bottles, and I always feel carbonation's better in glass. Most often best in the cans, but it's the plastic carbonation, no. But this is good, man. I'm liking this a lot.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
You just kind of let it sit there. It's good tingles. But it's got a little bit more bite than I thought it would. Obviously not as much as Barks, but it's very tasty. What are your impressions?
I like it. I think it's decent. I think it's good. It is a good root beer.
Mm.
If I went to some place to eat and wanted root beer, but they says, "Well, all we have is Dad's," I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say I think the glass bottle's making it a lot better. I know I mentioned that already, but it seems like it's really adding to the carbonation. So I like it. I'm on the same page. I'd drink it if we went to a restaurant, but I'm really curious now. I might pick up a plastic bottle of it and see if I like it as much, or if it really is just the glass that's taking it to another level.
I could be. I've seen it in cans before too.
I've only ever seen it in Dollar Tree and Rural King. Like not even lying. Well, that's good. On that note, Marcus, A&W still sucks. But any final words?
Yeah. If you don't mind, send me your empty bottle. Michigan or an Oregon, I can get 10 cents for it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll save them in a box for you. You can pay me a shipping cost, and then you'll get
Uh,
your 10 cents back and
hey, hey,
break
hey! Wait a
even.
minute.
What? That not a good idea?
I mean, I am enjoying it. It is good.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so your standard is Barks. Mine is kind of A&W. How do
yeah.
you compare this to your standard? Your standard of Barks. Let's compare that.
If I was gonna give it a number, I'd say like 6.7 out of 10, which is a high starter for our first root beer. I'd say 6.7 out of 10, 6.7.
So you still prefer Barks over Dad's?
Yeah. You were to put a number on it, what would your number be?
If I'm comparing it to A&W, I'm gonna say it's close, but it doesn't quite hit the A&W marker. But
Right.
I think we're both gonna agree it's no hires, right?
Right. Yeah, true. But would you put a number on it? Like I said, 6.7. Had to give it a number.
Well,
What would you
five
do?
is kind five is kind of an average root beer then, right?
Yeah, and much below 5, like you you just did it wrong. 1 or 2, like you threw it on me or something, you know? Like I don't think I'd ever give a 1 or a 2.
I'm gonna have to. You gave it what, a 6 point something?
6.7, yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say 6.5
6.5.
because it's a
Okay.
little. I would say it's. I guess I'd have to think of what a standard root beer would be, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little bit better than a standard root beer. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I
I would
agree.
be if I ordered a root beer and I didn't know what kind they were bringing and it was Dad's. I'd be glad it wasn't something that I didn't like.
Yeah.
I'd be glad it wasn't Barks. You
How
know.
dare you? How dare you? Um, but I think that's a great spot to call it, Marcus. We've got it covered. We're gonna try and do these once or twice a week. Although drinking all that root beer, I don't know how healthy it is for us. I've already almost finished this one, like halfway through it, just drinking and talking. So it's been a pleasure,
The
sir.
It's yeah, thank you very much for including me. And towards the end of the bottle here now, I got probably about 2 inches left at the bottom. I'm
Yeah,
getting a slight hint of pencil shavings. Are you getting that?
not. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I just getting a slight taste of pencil shavings.
I'll bet you just a little bit of the sassafras has settled to the bottom, and it's going to be stronger down there. I would think
That
that's a
could be.
thing, maybe. I don't know to what degree, but okay. Great spot to call it, my dear friend Marcus. Any final parting words?
No, I'm looking forward to our next tasting, buddy.
Me too, sir. Y'all take care. Make sure to like and sub. I'll see y'all in the next stream.